post my articles at PwC, I joined JP Morgan Corporate Finance. And one of the reasons why I joined JP Morgan instead of one of the local banks that had given me an offer as well is that there was an opportunity to go and live and work abroad. So I went to work for JP Morgan UK for about 2 years. And when I got back, I was back a very confident individual, and that managed to be the lawyer, the corporate financier, the secretary, the tea person, up until I can afford all other services once my business was properly up and running. When we approach new business ventures, I'm involved in the due diligence process because ultimately it's the family trust that ends up signing surety for all the investments that we make. And I make sure I sit down with management and understand the management team, because management is key to our decision to investing in businesses. And we also try and look for a niche area of any business that we invested in. You know, I always say to people, if you're living off tenders and that's your reason for living as a business, that's the wrong attitude. So we try and come up with concepts that result in a new area. For instance, our waste management business has come up with a multi-purpose recycling centers, which would be the first in municipal landscape in South Africa. Our fiber business came up with passive fiber infrastructure model, which is the first in South Africa. And we're working on a concept with our IT business that would also be a first in South Africa, which we will announce soon. Advice to entrepreneurs about knowledge is a lot of people come out of corporate too early. Some people believe you don't need any corporate knowledge, but for me personally is why I managed to survive the first 3 years of my business. Is I had solid financial background, I had a solid corporate finance background, which meant I could be the accountant, the legal person, the corporate financier in one. We spend a lot of time and money in R&D because I have a saying to my team that standing still is not an option, because if we stand still, we won't be around in the next 10 years. So we force our teams to look into new ideas, new concepts. We mustn't wait for a client or someone to bring out a tender for us to follow. We create areas that we can operate in.